Hello, EOD family. This is Arthur Haynes from Indianapolis, Indiana. I'm here today to talk to you about 3 rules to building your business or building your team. Now, the first rule is exposure is everything. The second one is there's a fortune within the immediate follow-up. The third is working with the willing. Let's deal with the first rule first. Now, the first rule basically is about recruiting. And there's a saying, recruit, 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 and don't get either one of them in the wrong position, because you always want to be in recruiting mode. That means recruiting customers and also recruiting new distributors. Now, how can you recruit either one? Well, you must approach them. You cannot recruit if you're not talking to people, exposing people to the opportunity. Just because you expose someone, they may not be a good candidate for the to be your team member, but they may be a good customer. So you want to expose as many people as possible. It's basically a game, a numbers game when you start recruiting. Now that goes to point number 2. You want to follow up immediately. That way you can sort through the numbers and know who's a good customer or who's going to be a customer and who's going to actually want to do the business. Now, the thing about that, 80% of the people that's going to come into your business, they're not going to actually have a strong enough why or want to work the business as aggressively as you may want to. So if you find 20%, out of the 20%, you may find 1 or 2 individuals that's really going to be a superstar at this. So, and they are going to, their why is going to be strong enough for them to actually do something phenomenal in this industry. Now, you also want to train them and make sure they're on all the conference calls and a part of the weekly meeting. Now, that goes back to point number 3. Point number 3, you only want to work with those that have the 3 mandatory ingredients. And I mean, when I'm saying that, they have to have the 3 mandatory ingredients for success. And that is, they got to have a big enough why. Well, it's 4, actually. They got to have a big enough why, a burning desire to achieve their why. And they got to be coachable and willing to do the work. Remember, work with the ones that have a big enough why. And then the ones that that's in the industry with you, that's not willing to do what it takes to get to the next level, you don't discount them. You also work with them and have them utilize the system to stay plugged in so they know what's going on, and you help them. They'll call you occasionally, and when they do call, you treat them with love and respect, and you help them as much as you can, but you don't want to give them too much your time or too much of your energy, because sometimes people will drain you because they don't necessarily want to do the necessary work themselves. So this is not a place where you want to drag and pull somebody. This is a place where you want to train people and let them find out the greatness that they possess on the inside and utilize the tools that's placed in front of them. I hope what I have said has helped you, and thank you for the opportunity to share this information. Y'all have a blessed day. Thank you. Bye.